Yo, what up everybody? So I'm actually finished editing the video. This is afterwards. Realized I didn't make an intro, so decided I should probably let you guys at least know a little bit what the video's about. It kind of is all over the place. I even had a little bit of a vlog that I wanted to put in there, but I thought it was a little too random. But for the most part, all I'm going to be doing is taking off my rear quarter panels on both sides, including the door panels, and sanding them all the way down, re-primering them. And I still haven't wrapped them, but I will be wrapping them for a future video. Before we get started, I do want to remind you guys, please click the subscribe button and also push the little bell notification button so you guys can stay notified on when I post, since I don't have a schedule. And if you guys don't follow me on social media, I'm sure it's a little hard to stay updated with my videos, so go ahead and do that so you guys don't miss out on any future videos. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up everybody? So I just wanted to record this real quick. My wide body, as you guys can't really tell, but it does have quite a bit of issues. For example, behind here you guys can see there's a couple cracks, and that was from a couple issues with the fitment on the door. And also back here there is a little bit of orange peel, only because I didn't even primer this or prep this, because the company told me it was already prepped, so I didn't care to do it. But it wasn't really prepped, so I'm gonna go ahead and rip these both off on both sides, and I'm gonna go ahead and sand them down, primer them, and cut that. So we're gonna start off by taking everything off. So we're gonna actually drill out the rivets and remove the wide body. Alright, so once again, the issues I was talking about, because it kept hitting against the door, has a couple cracks right here, so we will be cutting slightly off this edge right here. Also, you can kind of see it also on the door panel that it has slight orange peel. It's not much, but compared to the rest of the car that actually looks like paint, I want to fix this so it just doesn't look odd. So you guys can see here as well, there's a little bit of issues around the door handle with the primer. I will be unwrapping all of this, cutting it with the Dremel, re-primering and sanding, and then back on the car after I wrap it again. I do have one wrap over there. Now I'm gonna go ahead, take off the other side, maybe unwrap them. I don't know if I'm gonna start cutting before I unwrap. Might make it a little bit less messy if I cut with the wrap on. But anyway, I'll figure that out in a bit. For now, I need to take off the other side, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I managed to cut both sides already, and I did cut this one a little too flat, not enough curve. But this other one, on the other hand, I actually did a really good job at cutting it, and it even still has the curve a little bit, and it doesn't touch at all. So I kind of messed up on that one, but anyway, that doesn't matter. They're both done, so I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap both of them, but it's already pretty late, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait till tomorrow for that. Like I said though, I'm gonna unwrap them, sand them down, re-primer, sand them down, and put the wrap back on, I guess. And that's basically it. It's not a hard job, it's just very time consuming. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning once we start rewrapping and redoing all that. So yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. I just got back from Walmart. I bought a little heater because since I'm gonna be working on the garage doing these, it is pretty cold outside. It actually is snowing right now. So the garage is quite literally like a refrigerator right now, keeping in all the cool temperature. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set this up real quick, and then we'll start on actually unwrapping and sanding down my actual wide body again. Yo, what up everybody? So I'm pretty sure last time I left off, these panels were on the floor and I was still sanding them. Well, they are fully sanded, and I also did get them fitted better, because I don't know if you guys remember, I did have a little bit of clipping issues in this area right here. It would grip on when I would open the rear door, but that is not an issue anymore. It actually fits very well. I can open this back door with no issues, and it doesn't clip anymore. Perfect clearance. And for the back as well, this is all perfectly fitted now. I did have a small warp right here, but as you can see, it is fully flat. The only reason there is a little bit of a warp is because this is screwed on really tight. But once the rivet is on, it should look very nice. But anyway, I'm gonna continue on installing that side and getting it all shaved down and perfectly put on. For now, I do have rivets on, but since I am trying to perfect everything, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this with actual hardware. I'm gonna actually have screwed ones on, which I don't like because there is a chance of people messing with them. But I am gonna go ahead and get custom head ones so that nobody can screw them off. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys down, take out this car so I have more room to work with, and get started. All right, so my battery is dead. I do not have a hood prop, so I use whatever comes in handy. Alright, so I don't know if you guys heard that, but once it started up, for some reason it turned off on me. I'm guessing it's because I haven't turned it on in a couple weeks, so the battery's pretty dead, and I'm guessing because I unplugged the jump starter right away, it probably killed it. It's on now, it's out of the way. I'm gonna leave it on for a couple minutes so it actually charges the battery up with the alternator. But anyway, let's get started. So since I already basically have all this done and all I gotta do is put it on the car, sorry about the wind, but I did want to go ahead and rip off that strip right there. And the reason that's actually white is because unfortunately when I was on the freeway one time, we were cruising and my buddy told me it actually flew off. I didn't believe it was that because why would that fly off? So I went to the junkyard and I actually bought myself one. Unfortunately, it didn't match, but I knew I could paint it. So before I get into the wide body and everything, I'm actually gonna rip both of them off because the one over here is actually still color matched to my car, the original color. And the one over here is obviously white. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint both of them black. So let's go ahead and put them in here and get started. So they actually come off quite easy. They do fit in there kind of snug, but I do see why it flew off. As you guys can see, this one over here is still the graphite gray color that I used to have. And this one is the pearl white. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand them both down and get to painting. Alright, so here I have them both primered now. I primered them black. It's not paint, it's actual primer. As you can see right here, sandable primer. So it's still drying. I wasn't planning on primering, I was just gonna paint them black, but since it is fast drying primer, I went ahead and primered it just so it does last me a lot longer. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit. So for now, let's go ahead and slap the wide body on. So I went ahead and brought all this stuff out here with me. All I need is a drill, the actual rivet gun, and some rivets, and obviously the wide body. I won't be filming a lot of this because it is windy, but I will be doing a time lapse. So for the ones that do wonder what it looks like under, this is what it is. This is just access wrap that I didn't get to take off when the car was wrapped. Anyway, these are the actual metal panels themselves. Yeah, so it's getting a little too windy, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording and put you guys down real quick. panel all the way on. Well, obviously I don't have the rear door on, but I have this rear quarter panel all the way on. Let's go ahead and step on in the garage because it's a little too windy out here to talk. But anyway, like I was saying, I was able to manage to get the rear quarter panel on. I obviously still have the door panel back here, but I'm gonna go ahead and like for sure make sure that the fitment is 100% right. I'm not gonna be showing you guys that because there's really not much to show you guys. It's just me trimming and cutting. But for now, like I said, the paint is still drying. I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit. We'll do a little bit of sanding and get back to the actual painting itself. So for now, hope you guys sit tight and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So I got the strips all taken care of, primered, painted, sanded down, and it's actually on the car now. As you can see, those are the strips. They don't match the black on my roof since this is a different black. It's more of a glittery black, but the strips don't need to necessarily match. It actually looks very good with the contrast. So that's that for that. And for the wide body, I actually have it looking really good. I've never had it fitted this good before. Like I said, I could open the door now and have no clipping because I did hit here before. As you can see, there's a little bit of a crack right there. These are only on here temporarily until they do get bondoed. I will also be bondoing those rivet holes. And for the door, it honestly fits so flush. I've never had it fit that perfect. No hitting, no nothing. The only pop is because of that zip tie hits on my side skirt. But it actually fits super well. Also back here, had a little bit of a lifting issue on this corner. You can slightly still see it, but it's a lot better than it was before. I'm honestly very excited with the way it turned out. Can't wait to take this thing to shows because honestly, now all the time and effort that I've put into it is showing. So for that, I'm honestly very proud. As you can see, here's my static fitment. That is literally what I drive at. Obviously, because I'm static, I don't move that. But for now, guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed that super long video. I didn't really know what to put in a video, so I put it all together. This was all recorded in a period of a week. Honestly, the car does look a lot different than when I started recording. Not really sure where I started and I stopped recording, but once it's all edited, I'm sure you guys will enjoy the content. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I never tell you guys to push the notification bell, but please do so because I do see that a lot of you guys don't see that I post. And if you guys don't follow me on social media, you guys don't see it at all. So if you guys do want to be notified when I post, you guys can click the little bell or follow me on my social media. But for now, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. This car's coming along so well, and I can't wait for you guys to see what I got in store for you guys. Peace. Gotta represent, chase a chick, never chase a